Hey guys, it's Gold Cobra, and this is just a video to catch up on how my stacking has gone for 3 months. That's what I've been stacking for. How I found it, have I learned anything, have I made any mistakes? So it's a catch up, see that. Also, I want to talk about the precious metal community and a few other points as we go along. Hi guys, this is Gold Cobra and welcome to the Cobra's Den. So it's been 3 months, beginning of December when I started stacking, and I have stacked very fast, shall we say. And a lot of people will say, don't stack too fast and do it bit by bit every month, set yourself a budget. And I'll tell you now, they're absolutely right. So, I didn't listen to it in a way. Luckily, I'm in the fortunate position, being of the age I am and the business I have, that I was able to do it without using money that I may need. But even then, I realise that I have stacked very fast. And in a way, yeah, it can be a bit of an error. And you need to be very careful. And I've said it in one of my other videos, it's because it is addictive. That's one of the reasons. And another reason is because there's a lot of people on YouTube who put it out there that this is something you've got to do. You've got to do it quickly. You've got to get hold of gold, got to get hold of silver. It's going to go to the moon. We've all heard it a million times. And that ain't the case. You've just got to keep watching and seeing what silver's doing. And we've seen with silver, it can, since I've been stacking, it's gone up to, what was it, £21 nearly an ounce, or just over £20. I can't even remember now. And it's gone right down to 16.80. So I've learned it's very volatile. You don't know how it's going to last at a certain price point. And then that was another thing that people said, don't watch that spot price all the time. And they're absolutely correct. Watch it to a certain extent. Know where it is. So if you're buying, you're not being conned, or not really conned, but being overcharged, let's say. But it's not a case that you've got to watch it constantly every day, which I did do in the first month. And it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people at the beginning of their stacking journey, and I do say stacking, but look, it has been pointed out to me that I'm a stacker and a collector, because I do like them pretty coins, and the series and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, in a way, I am a collector as well. But let's say stacking for the moment, for the sake of this video. So you've got to be careful. I've made the mistakes that everyone talks about all the time. Don't do this, don't do that. And I've probably done them all. And in saying that, nothing's really changed. I'll do a video probably on Monday night. I've got quite a bit of silver and a little bit of gold that I've picked up. I've had a friend from the Silver Forum, which I want to talk about as well a bit later, but I've had a friend from the Silver Forum. I've been a bit busy. I've had a few things to deal with, and he has taken it all in at his place, and I'll go and collect it. And that's another thing I want to talk about, is the community. The stacking community is absolutely amazing. If you get in with the right people, and I'm not talking about flippers on eBay who are just trying to make money, and there's nothing wrong with making money. That's all part of it for different people. But I'm talking about the people who have a bit of decency, morals, kindness, and like-minded people who are into their stacking. They want to talk about gold. They want to talk about silver. They're honest. They're decent. And again, the Silver Forum I found to be an absolutely amazing place for that. Real people, genuine people who you ask them a question, they'll take the time out to actually give you an answer and talk to you about things. And you can even ask their advice on prices, and they will genuinely help you. And then, as I say, there's one of the guys I've met on there, absolutely amazing. In a difficult time I'm going through, it was my little escape to still be buying some gold and silver. and he's really helped me out. Really helped me out, and I appreciate that. I will mention him. Hope you don't mind. I have mentioned him in my videos before. Solichisis, and yeah, what a geezer. Good morals, decent. And then you find there are other YouTubers within the community who try and help people out. So, just an example, 365 Days of Silver. He's done videos, and it did one recently where he's mentioning smaller YouTubers. And again, in a way, you can look at it as competition, other YouTubers and all that, but, taking up people's time and not watching yours. But even in my business, I've never looked at people in the same business as competition. I've looked at them as people who can help each other. And it's the same in this game. I think if all the YouTubers, all the gold and silver stackers help each other out, we can grow as a community and help everyone to gain knowledge and do the right thing and not get conned. One of the other ones who's a great wealth of knowledge, and I've mentioned before, is Backyard Bullion. And now mixing up the two, well, number one, Backyard Bullion has got a lot of links now. He's getting into places like the Royal Mint, and he can represent us. And I think that's a massive thing as well. To have someone from the community linked up with these big people like the Royal Mint, where they can actually sort of influence them and say, look, this is what our people are saying. In a way, Backyard Bullion has become a spokesperson for us. And I hope he will do that. It will be helpful to everyone if he can speak to them about problems we have. And obviously we can't put that all on him. We've got to take care of business ourselves. If we're not happy, we can contact them as well. But mixing up the two very quickly, Backyard Bullion has put on the Britannia 2023 Queen Elizabeth II head, but at the 90-degree angle. So it's a mistake by the Royal Mint. And he's put it up for auction for someone else on the Silver Forum again. And I've got to give a little shout out and say to 365, I know you've bid for it. And so there might be a little bit of friendly competition between me and you, my friend, only because I want that coin. So let's hope one of us gets it. At least it'll be out on YouTube again and it can be seen. Now, I'm hoping you guys stay to the end because I want to mention to you again quite a big giveaway I'll be doing. So stick around and we'll talk about that in a bit. But the massive news that I do want to say from my side and my channel is that we've hit 206 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing and lovely, and I do appreciate that. And I've had a lot of conversations with people about the subject, and a lot of guys from America as well, who give their opinions and start to understand us and why silver may be a problem for us compared to them, though from what I hear, their premiums are going really high as well. And as I say, the community isn't just in the UK. If you start watching these videos, you'll realise that there are a lot of great stackers and a lot of great YouTubers, sorry, I had that upside down, who are in America, New Zealand, Canada, all over the place. And I do have some really good conversations with them about things that are going on. Silverback Stacker is another one, full of information about what's going on over there as well. But it all becomes one thing. Is gold and silver is universal in the way of, well, not universe, but you know what I mean. It's worldwide. And there's a lot of interest all over the world. I think we may be a bit less of a community in the UK than there is in America. Maybe that's by population. But definitely there are more people in America who I speak to regarding this subject. And on a funny aside, Mellow Stacks, big shout out to you. I won one of his giveaways. Well, I didn't win it, I came fourth in it. And I'm getting a load of the stickers being sent through. And that's another thing. Why, like, to my fellow YouTubers in the UK, why don't we have something like that? I mean, I just think they're great. I think they're really good. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get a sticker over here, and I'll send it out to some of you guys and some of the people who subscribe to me, and just, I don't know, bit of fun. So what are the other errors I've made? Well, look, one of the things, Britannias, these silver Britannias, I bought a tube of the 2023 Queen Elizabeth, and I bought a tube of the 2023 King Charles III. Now, I bought them from the Royal Mint, and when you buy them from the Royal Mint, you've got your premium, you've got your VAT, you've got everything on it, and it works out with postage, the whole lot, to about £32, £33, or at that time when I bought it, per coin. Now, that is excessively high for an ounce of silver. But you can go to places like Shards and Atkinson's and grab it off there. So that was something I learnt. The Royal Mint, though it is good in some ways, I'm not going to put them down. I mean, they're the guys who produce a lot of this stuff, but they are very expensive compared to the bullion sites. So there's one little tip. If there is something, check on the bullion sites first, see if you can get it. The Tudor Beasts, all of their series, and I did say in my last video, I'm a bit upset because the bullion hasn't come out yet of the Bull of Clarence, or of the Seymour Panther. So, you know, that's another thing. We're waiting on things. But the bullion places are great. And then, as I said, I am going to do a video on the silver forum in a lot more detail, because it's seller to seller. It's our peers. It's the same people as us who are buying and selling and changing, and may change the mood of what they're stacking, or may want to turn silver into gold, or for various reasons they'll buy and sell. And you will get the best rates on the silver forum. And I strongly advise anyone who's new into this, go on there, have a look at it first, get in the communities, chat to people, and if you like it, get even the lowest membership. I mean, it's something like, if I remember rightly, £10 a year or something like that. That gives you all the access to immediate buyers and sellers, and there is where you're going to pick up stuff at a much better price relative to, say, the Royal Mint. Now, guys, I am going to do a thank you soon to all the people who have subscribed. And as I say, we're on 206. I'm 3 months in. I'm pleased with that. I know it may not be at as fast a rate as some other people, and that really doesn't bother me. I just appreciate it. And so I'm going to do a massive giveaway, or I think is a massive giveaway. And I'm going to give 10 ounces of Britannias, but it will be to 5 winners. And the way I'll do it is there will be a King Charles III head, Britannia, and a Queen Elizabeth II Britannia, and there'll be 5 winners. So we'll do 5 winners, and you've got to be subscribed, and I will do some sort of draw. I've got to learn a few things, and I may talk to 365 about how you put little things flashing up on the screen. I've got to learn how to do that. It will help me a lot. And there's a draw sort of app where I get all you guys to type in something once we hit 500 subscribers, and it will pick out the names randomly. And I don't care if you're in America, Canada, New Zealand, England. If you win it, I will send it to you. And it's just a big thank you. So if you're watching this and you want the chance to win that, do subscribe, and just follow and advise and comment, and we can chat about things and just give each other hints and tips and all that sort of stuff. And again, I really, really want to say thank you to the community, because I do appreciate it. And as I say, there's been a lot of good people out there who have helped me out in a difficult time, and they don't even know me. They don't really know me, and that is massive, absolutely massive to me. But they will get to know me, and they'll realise that I can be a big help to them as well, and I do appreciate them. So there you go, guys. That's the video for today. It's just a little thing of going over the last 3 months and a load of little bits and pieces. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed all the videos so far. And if you haven't seen me before and you just joined me today, have a look back on a few and comment on them and tell me what you think. There's some good ones out there, I think. There's some which are a bit, you know what I mean? But there's some good ones. So this is the Gold Cobra signing out from the Cobra's Den, and a massive thank you to you all.